Hi everyone, it's Gail, and I am here with Forgotten Friends Friday, and our forgotten friend this time is our friend Tim Holtz. So I have not gotten out my little project box full of Tim Holtz Christmas things yet. So I saw this cute project on a station. I will tell you, or on a channel. I will tell you that in a minute. Let's say hi and hugs first to Rhoda, Robin, Kim, and Denise. Thank you so much for watching and your kind comments. Okay, well, I am going to show you this and we're going to jump in because this took me more than an hour to make. But it was my first time doing it. So this is a little trifold within a trifold, and the channel where I saw this, Sunset Crafts and More. I will link her video below so that you can go check it out because she very thoroughly teaches you how to do this, which I hope to show you my version. I didn't have all the supplies that she had. So that's why I kind of had to do my own thing. But so it's a trifold here. Maybe I can put it down. I did zero in a little today. A trifold, and then there is also a trifold in the middle. So little pocket on this side. Oh, I forgot to put a tab on that. I'll have to do that. Little tab there. Then there's the trifold in the middle, and it's got pockets on either side with tags. And then it's also got these little bags on the inside. Oh, I meant to put this one in here. Okay. So, little stuffed with ephemera bags in the middle of the middle trifold. And then on this side, there is a notebook with a little fabric flip over the top. How cute is this thing? Then there's a tag here with a dangle. And then the tab that is on the cover, you use to close it up. So, yeah, I thought this was super fun. I really did. I think it's an awesome idea. And I think the gal's name's Maggie from looking at the comments. And so I commented and said how fun it was and how I wanted to try it and that I would definitely link her video so you guys can see. Now, I did write out the directions. So, after we're done, you guys, we will, I will go over that again, okay? And I'll put it in front of the camera so you can take a bit of a screenshot of it. Okay, I'm feeling pressured because I know it took me more than an hour. All right, so this is the Tim Holtz Christmas Noel. It's his Christmas paper. It's 6 inches by 10 inches. So you can go ahead and just cut scrapbook paper of any sort in that way, and then you're good to go. Ooh, look at that one. Might use that one. I'm going to use this for the inside. Okay, so we're going to need 2 pieces of those. So, first things first, I think this is going to be my cover. Do I want just part of a word there? I don't know. I like it. I'm going to go with it. Okay, so we need our scoreboard for the cover. Let's do this thing, people. Okay. And, the smaller side goes inside. So this will be my smaller side. So we are going to score this at 3.5 and 7. So this side is the smaller side. So I think I want to go this way. Yes, I do. Is that going to be the cover? Oh, it's kind of This really confuses me. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, so if that would be the cover. That's the bigger side. Okay, I think I had it right the first time. Okay, let's just go with it. 3.5 and 7. So 3.5 and 7. And then the smaller side will fold in and the bigger side will fold out. So we did it right. Yay. So there is the cover. Now I may do this in a little different order than she did, but I'm going to try and kind of follow along with how she did it, if I can. Okay, so there's our cover, right? So we're going to round the corners. First things first. I think these would be super cute, first of all, as a happy mail, kind of full of ephemera. Or I was also thinking that first bag in the middle of it, you could put a gift card or money or something for a gift in there. Okay, so that's our cover. All set to go, except it needs to be inked. And happily, Maggie was an inker too, so we understand each other there. I want to thank Hope for messaging me and saying you got to watch this video, because I did watch it. We were at my son's house and I watched it and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get home and try this. So we just got home this morning and I'm on it. I am on it. So we're gonna do the edges here, but we're also gonna do the creases because we want to be able to see those in an upcoming step. Okay, so there we go there. It really is, she said so too, it's easier than it looks when you first go through it. But okay, so there's our crease. We can tell exactly where it is. That will become important in a minute. And I have some variations because, like I said, I did not have the same supplies that she did. So, okay, so first thing we're going to do is this left pocket. And we need a piece of paper that is 6 by about 1.5. So I'm going to look at see if I have any. I have some leftovers here and there. Ooh, that could be kind of cool. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, we'll get most of the cool writing at the top there. Okay, so this is 1.5. We're gonna go. So let's see where that cuts off. Yeah, that'll be okay. Okay. And with that, we will round these two corners because they're gonna match up with that. Whoa. So yeah, I'm going a little quick maybe, and I will be, but I want to get it done in this video, and I will give you a moment to do a screenshot on the instructions, and it will have the measurements and everything. Even though I'll tell you as I go, might be nice to have the measurements. Okay, that's going to be that pocket, and so we're going to glue that on. Okay, did that. So just line it up with your edges, and there we go. There's that little pocket, so it will be a tuck in that way. Okay, so the middle part, let's get going on that. I'm excited about this paper. So the middle, she cut hers down a little bit. I didn't, and it fit just fine. So I don't know, but so I'm going to leave it at the 6 inches wide, and then we're going to cut this. We're going to cut one at 3 inches here, and one at 3 3/4, which is kind of funky on this one, but I can get her to work. Okay. So, so there's those two pieces. We have first flap, second flap. Now what we're going to do is, give them a little hinge, if you will. So we are going to do we're going to do a 1/2 inch, sorry, 1/2 inch on this one. And then a 1/2 inch, let's see if I have that there. Yeah, they'll be kind of, okay. Okay, so we're going to do this edge as 1/2 inch too. Okay. So did that. Now, we're just going to fold those. Like so. And this one is going to go on this side. This one is going to go here, and then they will open up. Now, she had the smaller one on top on her example. I did the, let me just open it and show you. I did the bigger one over the top because I wanted this to be the front of my inside trifold. And we don't need to worry about that this time because they're the same, right? So, okay. So let's get the white edges off. Oh, need to round the corners first. Going to round all 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one. 1, 2, 3. Maggie did hers with the Tim Holtz backdrop paper pad rather than the Christmas, and it turned out really nice, really cool. She was loving it, and so was I. Yeah, it's really great. And if you haven't checked out her channel, I've been subscribed for a while, but I didn't see this video come up until Hope. Oh my goodness. Until Hope let me know about it. So I was so glad she did. But anyway, Maggie's got a very nice voice to listen to. So yeah. A nice voice and a sparkly laugh. So you might want to check her out. You might want to subscribe. And I hope she does get some new subscribers from this, because this is a super, super fun idea. I love it. Okay, so we did that, right? Now we're going to glue them down. Oh, yeah. Okay. I was like, what? I wasn't understanding my directions, but we're just going to put glue here on the flap. And now we're going to line this up with the fold. You're going to go just on this one, you're just going to go to the right of the fold. You don't want to be right on it or it's going to have trouble closing, but If you go just to the right of it on this one, we'll go just to the left of this one. So, yeah. Okay, I'm really glad I made one ahead. Usually, as you guys know, I figure things out with you. But this one, I thought, oh, there's a lot of moving parts to this, so I better try one first. And then I thought, you know, she used the Tim Holtz backdrops. I could use Christmas and have a couple Christmas. Okay, so there's that for the middle. And then there's going to be pockets on each of these. Like these two pockets here. Okay. All right, so what do we have leftover wise? Oh, I have this. I think there's plenty of this. Let's use it. Okay, so I am going to cut this right about here. And then this one, I will cut it right about here. Okay. Okay. Pocket number 1 and pocket number 2. It's a bit of a skinny one, but just a little skinny tag in there and you're good to go. Okay. So now this one's going to go here. This one's going to go. This one's going to go here. This one's going to go here. Make sure you have them the right side up. Okay, so I am just going to put those two together and we're going to put a thumb hole in before we distress. Okay. Also, I'm going to round both bottom corners here. Like so. Like that, right? Okay. We will get those going this way. Okay. And a lot of, you know, keep all your cutoffs and everything. I've got a bunch of nice strips even to use on a cluster or something. But yeah, so be sure and keep all your bits. Okay, so we are going to adhere those. Like this. Yeah, so we went to Missoula. We went to Marin's volleyball game and they won and she played great, so it was fun. And her other grandma was there, so I got to chat with her. I love her too. I have awesome in-law parents. We all seem to just get along great, and yeah, it's good. Okay, so there's those. Now, we're going to save the sacks in the middle because, as I said, I had to kind of do that a little differently. Okay, so let's do the pocket on the outside. There's going to be a pocket here. And we'll decide what we want to make that out of. I mean, this is an option. I could do that. But I feel like I kind of would like something else. I actually had another pack of these that I've used quite a bit of. Just going to kind of look and see what we might put there. Ooh, that's cool. There's December. That's kind of neat. Okay, so this one I'm going to make 6 inches again by 2. We're going to go 2 on this one. So, oh, look there. It's a present. Okay, so 6 by 2. Okay. And then, let's see, I am going to round these 2 corners. And we'll get that on there. Well, we'll distress it first. Boy, this paper that looks like old ledger just inks up so pretty, I think. Okay. Okay. So we're just going to adhere this onto here. We're going to lose that, but that's how the cookie crumbles. But this pocket, let me get this down, and then I'll grab the one that's finished and show you. That's an important pocket because, like on this one, it's got the tag with the dangle and the, yeah, so that's an important pocket. We need that pocket. Okay. So there we go there. Okay. Then, how about we think about what's going to go here, which is the notepad. So we need a piece of paper to go across the top. This is about the right size. I have, as far as measurements, a 2-inch. This is a bit small, so we won't use that. We won't be precious with the paper either. We're just going to pick something we like and do it. I think I might use this. So, about a 2-inch. So I'm just gonna cut 2 inches off the bottom of this one. Okay, and then we need it to be the width of this. A little less than, of course. I'm gonna go right about there. Okay. Cut that. Okay, and so that, yeah, that's gonna work great. Okay, we're gonna need this cutter again real quick here, so we'll leave that. All right, so I am going to round these 2 corners. This will be the front. We'll just give this a little. And then what I'm going to do is use my little scoreboard. Is I'm going to score this at 3/4. Just like that. And then that can be folded over. Okay, so that's the top of our pad of paper. And what I did is I just took a nice, oh, that's got something on it. Never mind, that one's not gonna work. Yeah, just a nice piece of coffee dyed paper. And I marked it at the top, kind of where I thought I should cut. And then this is 6 inches, right? So I think I'm going to make this 5.5. So we'll do that first. Cut this at 5.5. Whoops. Leave the marked side. Okay, so 5.5. Left a little piece there. And then I'm just going to go along and cut this and then use this to measure. And cut another one. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, it's fine if they're, you know, kind of here and there or whatever. And this one. There, we've got 4 pieces of paper for our pad. Okay, and one is a bit smaller, and I'll just center that one. And so that's gonna eventually go in there, right? But then we need to pick some fabric to go over the top. So what would we like? This is what I used in the last one, which is a remnant of a quilt that my friend made. But let's see what else we might have here. Oh gosh, we've got a Kathy Holton. Would that go with that? No, it's not dull enough, if you know what I mean. Let's grab up. I'll just grab. Oh, I'm looking at. I just found something. I did. I just found something. Look at that. Yes, I think that will go. I need a bigger container for my fabric, I think. It keeps falling over because it's not big enough. And see, this is already kind of in a strip. So perfect. Okay. And it's, you know, it's a darker color, so I feel like it goes better. Okay, so we are going to, first of all, cut this way. And I'm just going to cut it, right there. And I like a raggedy edge, so I'm just going to rip it. And then we need to take a bit off the side, so I think what I'll do is this side. Let's use this. Don't want it to stick out, so I'm going to cut it right there. These aren't my fabric scissors, so didn't particularly want to cut that. Okay, let's get some strings pulled off and cut off. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put it together. So I'm going to kind of start at the back, and I'm going to just put a little thing of glue there. Maggie said that she normally staples, which is what I normally do too, but this will keep it flatter, you know, without the bumps from the staples. So, and then this. And then I'm going to put it across here. And pop that sort of in the middle. And then we'll put this on. Like so. Yep. Oh, maybe. If I can get it to go Get it to go the way I want it to. Okay. Then I'm going to put glue on the back of the flap. And lay my paper down on that. Give that a squish. And then we're going to just glue this little flap down. Okay. Like so. And then I'm just going to put glue on this and glue it down. And we're going to move it down a little so that it's not in the curve. The other one I did it a bit longer and I just rounded that and that worked fine too. Okay. So that's done. I do think I might want some decoration on that. We'll think about that later though. Okay, where am I at? So, did that. So we need tags for this pocket, this pocket, this pocket, and this pocket. And so we'll probably need to put some coffee dyed paper or something for writing on it, because I don't know that I have any that have. Oh, this one is blank. Yeah, and I used one of those. I used it here, which would be fine. I probably would want to decorate it a little more than, than that. I don't know. This one's not decorated, and I think it's okay. Right? Oh, did I not put on? Oh, I haven't done that part yet. Before we do all the tags, let's get the closure done here. So, just some little Velcro dots is what we're going to use. And what I did on mine was I took my my blending tool to it and put some vintage photo on it and made it blend in a little bit better. So, I mean, that's something to think about. She was saying that she gets her dots, her Velcro dots at the dollar store, which sounds like a great idea. Mine did not come from the dollar store. I'm not sure where these ones came from, but I'm just going to stick those together. I'm going to put this kind of at the corner of the pocket. I'm going to peel my fingers off of it. And then I am going to just lay it down here like that. And so that's going to be how that one closes. And I do really like that. It was just that this paper was oriented suchly that if I wanted that, I had to have that side closed. I probably should have scored it differently. I don't know. But anyway, it worked. So, go with what you have and make it work. That's what I think. This has a bit of... There we go. Okay, so those are on. That was a thing we needed to do. Oops, let me put these away. And then we're gonna do our tags. And just make sure that's really good and stuck down. There we go. Okay, now this one, it's going to grab my ink tool, but you can do that. And then this one, it kind of colors up pretty well. And it just makes them a little less obvious, that's all. So, okay, tags it is. Here we go. Okay, so let's do this one. Probably there. And we probably want it a little bit shorter. I'm going to just cut it at that line. Okay. So I think I'll get them all cut, all chosen and cut, and then we'll do the backing if necessary and stuff. So let's just make sure that fits, which it doesn't. That's what happened to me last time. I don't know. I must have glued those funny or something. But I want it to easily slide in and out, so I'm just gonna take another strip off. That's how I got fun strips to play with later too, though. Okay, so that's better, right? Yeah, that's good. Okay, so there's that one. I think I'm gonna leave it in here just so I don't mess up and do something I don't want to do here. Well, that could be kind of nice in there. I don't think I want to use that because I've already used it. Okay, I think I'll use this one here. So how tall do I want it? I think I'll cut it right at that dot. Just strip off. Okay, and then how deep do I want it? Okay, that fits nicely that way. I think I'll cut it right at that little snowflake. Isn't it nice when the pattern is helpful to the cutting? Okay, so that's going to be the one that goes in there. Okay, then this one, oh, I was thinking of using this, but we've already got writing. Maybe that's where, maybe I will use this. Yeah, and we can put something to write on in the back. Okay, so I am going to go, I think right there. I might have to trim a little off. I think that will be pretty good. And then if I cut it right there, I'm going to have some fun scraps to work with here. Although I already have a plan for tomorrow. Okay, that's going to go there. And then this one. What do we want to put there? We could have matching. We could. I think I'll do that. Why not? Use up the scraps. Okay, so there's our 4 tags. And we'll know where they're going to go, won't we? I think we will. And I am going to round all the corners and then distress them. And then we are going to pick out tabs for them all. So, well, and they have to be back too. Something, I think all of them but these have to be. All of them, all 2 of them, but those. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. But I figured this might be quicker than doing one at a time if I'm doing the same motion for each one, you know, that, and then we'll do the distressing. And I'll tell you about a little bit about my trip to Missoula while I'm doing this, because oh my gosh, it was so beautiful, you guys. I feel like every single fall color we saw, it was such a beautiful drive. And then when we got to Missoula, you know, Missoula is called the Garden City. and things grow really well there. For one thing, it's located over an aquifer, and so like maple trees love it because they take a lot of water. And in Missoula, their little roots just go right down to the aquifer, and they're just happy as clams. And so, especially in the University District, the maple, I mean, the trees just, they go over the street and meet in the middle. It's just so beautiful. If I lived anywhere but here, it would be Missoula, I think. But Helena is my home, so hopefully it will get to stay that way. My son tells me, I said, I don't want to live with any of you guys. He said, well, Mom, you never know. You may not have a choice at some point. I'm like, oh, I don't know. But, you know, I mean, all my friends are here and everything. Not that I couldn't make new friends, but I mean, it's really fun when I'm in a store to run into somebody I went to high school with, you know, or something like that. And so, anyways. So, yeah, so that was fun. And Aiden got to come, which was great. It worked in with his schedule. He's working so hard because he works at the food service, and he's on the catering crew. And so, like, he's got these giant pots of coffee that he's pushing on a cart across campus. He said he's really nervous for when the snow flies. And you know what else he told me? He said they have had five bear sightings this year. And, I mean, they get an alert. They send the students an alert. I guess I might as well just start fresh. So yeah, that's kind of spooky. Yeah. And he said it's a little creepy pushing this really heavy thing of coffee across campus when you know there's been a bear alert. I said, oh my gosh. Oh. So yeah, it was awesome to get to see him, of course. And his classes are going well this weekend. He coming up here, which will be after or before this airs. But anyways, he is going up to the observatory. I forget what it's called now, Blue Mountain Observatory or something like that, because he's a astrophysics major. And so all the kids in, all of his classmates and everything, they're going up and they're camping out because tomorrow there's supposed to be a solar eclipse. And besides the regular telescope, I guess they have a telescope that you can look at an eclipse with and not hurt your eyes, you know. It's not good for your eyes generally, but yeah, so I thought that was a fun adventure he was going on. So he was getting all his camping gear all situated before we went to the game. We got over there a little bit early. Met my daughter-in-law. My poor son, he missed the first set of the volleyball game because he was in the car on his computer doing something for work. But he can watch that first set on NFHS now. But yeah, so anyways, it was a very, very fun little visit. Quick, pretty much, but because we took out of there first thing this morning. I think we were home by, oh my gosh, what were we home by? We were home by 9:30 or so, I think. Okay, I'm just going to do these two corners like this. And then I'm going to stack it down that away and do the other two. Trying to mass make this in a way. I feel like I'm going way faster than I did last time. Okay, now where do all these go? That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. And that goes there. I do think so. Okay, and she had like a tape strip thing, but I don't have that either, so I'm just gonna put glue on them, glue stick. Put these down and wait. Goes on this side, Gail. Whoops. Okay, it's okay. It'll be okay. Okay, make sure you're on the right side of these. These two are this way. Okay. What are you going to do? She just messes up. Even when she's doing it herself. That's because I'm blabbing. Always blabbing. Okay. And this one, I'm going to put that side down. Oh, these don't even need it, do they? Well, I'm going to put it down just because I made them. Yep. That's all right. It adds a little interest, I guess, just to have a red around the, like, framing it out, kind of. So she tells herself to feel better about goofing up. Well, yeah, we wouldn't have had to back these ones, but that's okay. All right, so where are we at? We are, get our little book here. Okay, so this one goes in here. Now I'm going to do the tabs, but I just kind of want to get them in their spot. And then I can see what color tabs I want. Oh, this one is a little tight. It goes, but it's a little tight. There we go. Okay. But I'm not trimming it down now. Okay, there's that guy. Maybe once it's in and out a few times, it won't be so sticky. Okay, and then this one goes over here. Okay. So I'm kind of feeling black tab on this one. So let's do it first, and I'm going to put it up high, and you'll see why in a second. I'm going to do that. That up high and make sure that it's straight. It looks pretty good. And then we'll put some glue on this guy. Okay. So there's that. So I'm going to put that in there. And another spot I want a tab is here. Now, do I want to use this color? I like that, I think. Okay, and I'm just going to put it right about there. Let me give that a quick little distress, though. Isn't this a fun little project? And it goes pretty quick after you've done it once, let me just say. So We're going to be to decorating mode here before we know it. Okay, let's just make sure that's good. Put it right on the top of the letters there. Okay, so there's that. Oh, we haven't done the sacks yet either. We still got a little ways to go. Okay, so these guys, out the top. I'm feeling like I might want the black. I think I might do one black and one of the darker red. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Then I'm going to do green on the other pocket, I think. Okay. There's that one. Yeah, it's still a little hard to get in after all. Maybe if sorry, I'm out of camera probably, but I'm using my stomach as leverage. Okay, let's do this one. We might have to trim this a little. I don't know. Yeah, maybe so. That's okay. We can do that. Yeah, just a skosh. I'm just going to trim that up just a little bit. And there we go. Okay, there's that one. Okay, and then this one. And I think I'll do maybe a green on there. Maybe I'll go right in the middle on him. Okay. Okay, we're almost to the part where I can show you how I had to kind of get creative on the sacks. Okay, let's put this on. And I want it kind of in the middle, don't I? Okay. Alrighty then. That goes in there. Okay, so now the sack situation. Let's talk about that. Where did I do? I buried them. Okay, so here's the thing. In order for it to fit in here, it needs to be one of these little sacks. And this one is like 2 3/4 by 4 1/2. This is the only one I had. So I thought, okay, I got to figure something out because I had the whole thing made. And then I'm like, I don't have a sack. So these are Chili's bags, right? So they are just right for in there. They're just a little bit bigger than this sack. So what I did is, first of all, I took my scrunchy scissors, which are still down here, and I cut off the bottom of the sack. And here. Oh, that just happened. I think I can tear that off though. I think that's okay. We're gonna just do without you, little piece of paper. Okay. All right. So we did that. Now I'm just going to take these and I'm just going to fold them up. And basically this cut edge I'm putting about at the edge of that paper there. So folded that one. Folded this one. And instead of 4 or 5 of these sacks, I have 4 sacks like this that I'm going to use, like so. So let's get some distress on them first thing. And you can see I'm not careful with this. I just go for it. And then the front of this is going to show a little bit, so just give it a little grunging up there. So the front of the glassine bag is decorated anyway, so I'm like, I can cover this up with decorations just as easily, right? That's what I was thinking. That was my thought. Okay. So there's our bags. Now we're going to get them put in, and this is bugging me. I need to cut that off. Okay. So what I'm going to do is take my art glitter glue and I'm just going to go right down the center of this. Boom. And I'm going to fold it up. And then the second sack on the back here, I'm going to go straight up and straight across. And then that way we've made another little opening, right? And then here, I'm just going to go down the middle again. Like that. Okay. So we're all glued, so we should have the accordion bag, and we do. Okay, so then on the back here, I'm also going to just go straight down and then go across this way. Actually, I think I'll come up the sides too. I didn't do that on the other one, but either way. Okay, and then we're just going to stick this down. And I am going to just go over that a little bit with the old bone folder and make sure it's good and stuck. Okay. So we've done the base. Now we get to decorate to our heart's content, which first thing we're going to do, because see, I told you it takes a long time. So the first thing that I would do is put 2 eyelets there. And you know what? We're going to do it even though I'm going to go over today. This is just, I mean, it's a pretty... they're easy, but at the same time, it's time consuming. So this is the journal card, and I am going to put it down at the bottom because I want to put a dangle on this. And let's see, I think I'll just go ahead and use the like goldy ones. Okay. So put that in like so, and that goes back in, right? Then the one that's in the front flap, I'm going to go in the middle, right there, and that will be how we tie it all up. So there we go on that. So I'll show you what I thought I'd do. on, so see, then that's what you come out with. Isn't that cute? So here I have a couple of charms, Believe in Love and Key, and I am just going to hang those off this black one. So there we go there. Let's just take it out. It's easier. Okay. Let's get that jiggled around. Okay, so we've got our dangle, and then we just need some twine, and I think I might use this green twine that I used on the other one. And then we just have a little decorating to do on the inside, which I can do at a later date, but I just wanted to show you how to make these. I think they're so fun. So there we go. And then here's the other one. I stole its twine, but I have more. So I hope you like those. I think they're so fun. Let me give you your screenshot of the instructions. So there is the name of the channel at the top. And if you take a screenshot of that, then you'll have the instructions. So thanks everybody so much for hanging out and making these fun little things with me. Thank you again to Maggie for such a great idea. And have a grateful day. Be kind always, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.